Imagine a world where every video or audio clip you see could be completely fake. What if you saw a video about yourself doing things that you have never done before? Well, this isn't fiction. This is the reality that we live in today because of the use of deepfake technology. Good morning, everyone. I'm Elisha Faustino, and today we will be talking about what deepfakes are and how spreading deepfakes violate our right to freedom and happiness.
But first off, what are deepfakes? Deepfakes are fake media such as videos, images, or audio that look and sound real. For example, someone saying or doing something that never actually happened.
This is done through the use of advanced computer technology that learns to mimic real people. Although they can be used for fun or creative kinds of projects, they can also be misused for spread false information that can harm people. This is why we should all be aware of what deepfakes are.
Now that we know what deepfakes are, let's begin to discuss why they matter in our society. Right now, deepfakes are not just about creating funny videos, images, or memes. They also contribute a great impact on our world.
For example, they can be used to spread false information, like politics, where fake videos of leaders can be misleading millions of people around the world. They could be also used for scams and cybercrimes, like impersonating a voice of a person to steal money or any valuables from them.
Now, let's talk about the violations that deepfakes can cause if they are used in the wrong ways. First, it can permanently damage a victim's reputation, which leaves many lasting traces or false content that can resurface for years, as well as the credibility of the victim would be harmed, while the person responsible for creating the deepfake leaves a digital footprint, which can potentially become traceable through online accounts and IP addresses. Both the victim's harm and the assailant's actions can remain on the internet for a very long time, with legal consequences for the perpetrator.
Second, it can also invade a victim's privacy by manipulating personal details without consent, which can cause emotional distress and fear for future attacks. This violation can make the victim feel unsafe online, which leads them to withdraw from digital platforms out of concern for their privacy and reputation.
Third, it can severely damage a victim's online reputation by the creation of fake content that makes it appear they said or did something they never actually did. These fabricated videos or audio clips spread quickly on high places, such as social media, which often goes viral before they can be debunked, leading to widespread hatred, harassment, and the dissemination of false information. This causes discomfort and uncertainty behind the victim. This causes them to feel sadness, harming their emotional and physiological health.
Now let's go off topic for a little bit. The right to freedom and happiness is closely tied to the broader concept of human rights, emphasizing the inherent dignity and worth of every individual. While not always explicitly called as our right to happiness, this idea is rooted in the belief that freedom and happiness are fundamental to living a fulfilling life, which is true anyway. Deepfakes violate this right. So how do we prevent it?
Well, first, we should spread awareness. If people are educated about this existence of deepfakes and how to identify them, they are less likely to become a victim to misinformation. Literacy programs can also teach people on how to critically evaluate online content, such as verifying sources and cross-checking information before sharing. This way, we can prevent the rapid spread of fake content and protect vulnerable individuals from being targeted.
Second, we can also use legal protection. Governments and regulatory bodies are starting to address the issue of deepfakes. But there are many more that needs to be done. In many cases, the current laws don't fully cover the use of deepfakes in defamation, harassment, or fraud. clear laws that criminalize the malicious creation and distribution of deepfakes are essential to deter offenders and offer victims a means of legal recourse.
Third, on the technological front, researchers are developing sophisticated tools to be able to detect deepfakes. These tools are able to analyze videos, images, and as well as audio to detect signs of manipulation that are invisible to the naked eye, such as irregular lighting, facial inconsistencies, or unnatural movement. By using these detection tools, media outlets and social media platforms can catch and flag harmful content before it spreads further.
And fourth, accountability. Public figures, celebrities, and corporations have a responsibility to act when deepfakes are used maliciously against them. This could mean proactively educating their followers about the many dangers of deepfakes and advocating for legal and technological solutions. And in some cases, tech figures could also collaborate with tech companies to remove harmful deepfakes, helping to set a goal for others to also follow.
In conclusion, while deepfake technology offers many great possibilities in fields like entertainment, education, and accessibility, it also grants significant challenges to privacy, trust, and security in our digital world.
The ability to manipulate media so realistically can have devastating effects on individuals, from damaged reputations to emotional distress, and even legal and financial consequences. As we have seen, addressing the dangers of deepfakes requires a combination of awareness, legal protections, technological solutions, and social responsibility. That is all we have for today.
Thank you for listening.
Man, oh man, I really need help with my math. What about you, Eunice?
Yeah, me too. I'm struggling over here. I think we could really use a math tutorial right now.
I'm gonna fail! We need to find someone. Who's that one channel? I think I know someone. Hey! Okay, this was his video.
That's right, but wait, what are deepfakes?
Well, a deepfake is a type of synthetic media created using AI and machine learning technologies. It typically involves swiping faces, voices, or creating entirely fake visual content that looks highly realistic.
If that wasn't scary enough, it can be in various forms, like pictures, videos, or audio snippets, and can depict someone saying or doing things they never actually did. But it can be used for good, like education, sometimes art, and entertainment.
So how can it be harmful? Well, it can be used for discrimination, impersonate, and harm other people. If it was used for evil, it can be linked to crimes like fraud, violation of privacy, hate crime, defamation, identity theft, spreading misinformation, public humiliation, and harassment, which mostly violates our rights as human beings.
And speaking of human rights, everyone has the right to freedom from discrimination. This right is protected in international laws like the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and is essential to preserving dignity and equality.
When deepfakes are used to misrepresent someone, especially minorities or vulnerable groups, it not only causes emotional harm, but also perpetuates stereotypes and fuels discrimination.
Oh my god, I'm gonna crash out! Alright, thank you for listening!
Good day, everyone! Today, we'll explore a very relevant and emerging issue, deepfakes, and how they impact our right to health. Here in our table contest, we'll be talking about deepfakes, how they affect our health, their impact, and the ways to reduce their risks.
Deepfakes are media like audio, video, or images generated by AI technology, creating realistic but entirely fabricated content. They use machine learning algorithms to manipulate existing images or recordings, producing convincing false depositions of people.
Let's now discuss our right to health. It guarantees access to necessary health information, protection from harmful practices, and access to quality healthcare, making it vital for making informed decisions about our personal and public health.
Let's now dive in and explore how they affect us. So first is having to gain misinformation and public trust. By producing and crediting lifelike but phony audio or video content, deepfake disinformation undermines public trust by making it harder to discern between fact and fiction. This technology has the ability
to manipulate public opinion, target people with fictitious incriminating material, and magnify misleading narratives. Deepfakes erode faith in authentic media as they get more convincing, leading to suspicion of even reliable sources and a growing mistrust of institutions.
The second is manipulation of data. In order to produce realistic looking but phony information, deepfakes want to change data by changing voice, video, or photos, frequently misrepresenting people or events. This technology can be maliciously to propagate false information, spoof facts, or create false proof. Deepfakes jeopardize data integrity and public trust by making it difficult to distinguish between real and fake.
Deepfakes also have the potential to harm vulnerable populations by taking advantage of their lack of resources or expertise to recognize that this false information. Deepfakes can manipulate or victimize vulnerable groups, and for instance, they might also be the targets of phony movies meant to promote misinformation, extort money, or cause fear, which would exacerbate already existing harm and inequities.
Ways to reduce risk to our health is to always confirm the origins of content by cross-referencing with reliable news sources or fact-checking websites to steer clear of false information and lower the health hazards associated with deepfakes. To keep yourself informed, teach yourself and others to see the telltale indicators of deepfakes, like strange facial expressions or misaligned audio-visual synchronization. Use digital technologies to identify deepfakes as well as to shield yourself from distorted content that can sway your judgment or make you anxious.
The impact of deepfakes is having an effect on society by spreading false information, swaying public opinion, and eroding confidence in institutions and the media. By producing fake content that can damage people's reputations or target specific persons, they violate privacy. They also put security at risk by making it easier for political manipulation, extortion, or fraud to occur.
Deepfakes threaten public health and trust. We need to strengthen awareness, laws, and technology to protect our right to health. It is also essential to strengthen ethical and legal safeguards in the digital age to ensure health-related information remains trustworthy. 3, 2, 1, go. And that is all for our presentation. Thank you for listening.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Philip Domingo. I'm Cyrus. I'm James. I'm Mr. Beast. And I'm Jude. And today we will be talking about the right to education and how to be affected by deepfakes. But first, what is the right to education?
Right to education is a basic human right that ensures everyone has access to free quality education without discrimination.
It is also essential for personal development as it fosters critical thinking, creativity, and acquisition to knowledge and skill essential for individuals, empowering them to giving them tools, making informed discussions essential, assert their rights, and pursue opportunities.
Now we have defined the right to education. What are deepfakes?
Deepfake is an AI-generated media. It's usually a video or image that alters content to make it look real, like swapping faces or even replicating voices. Even though it can be used for entertainment, deepfakes are often associated with risks like spreading misinformation, damaging reputations, and privacy violations.
So, how does our right to education relate to these deepfakes?
Deepfakes can be used to fake videos or audios that express false or misleading educational material, confusing students and hindering their ability to access accurate knowledge. It may also imitate teachers or educational leaders and students, giving incorrect instructions, controversial opinions that disrupt the learning process.
Deepfakes can also be weaponized to target students, creating fabricated videos or images that humiliate or harm their reputation. This can lead to anxiety, fears, and the loss of focus on studies. Victims of such harassment might feel unsafe or hesitant to engage in school or online education.
As more education moves online, trust in digital resources and platforms is essential. Deepfakes undermine their trust, making students and educators question their authenticity of visual interactions and content.
Students might misuse deepfakes technology to cheat on assignments or exams through impersonating themselves or others during online assessments. compromising the fairness of the education system.
So, how do we resolve this growing issue?
Educate students and educators about deepfakes and how to identify them through digital literacy.
Enforce laws that penalize the misuse of deepfakes, especially in educational contexts, as this is an infringement of our rights as humans.
Deploy advanced AI tools to detect, identify, differentiate, and remove deepfakes from education platforms.
In conclusion, deepfakes can violate our rights to education. So as students, we must always be aware and always alert. And I would also like to thank Mr. Beast for joining us.
Thank you. But, hold on. I'm not actually Mr. Beast. I'm actually Michelangelo!
Always. Wait, that's not Michelangelo, that's
oh wait, that's actually
It's actually
Ellie J!